Hey everybody, Shivinero here, back with part 2 of how I spent my tax return, a pseudo unboxing video. So, as you guys know, I started a Steam account back in January to, play the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, and then I got fed up with Sony, sold my PS5 to a friendo who really wanted it. Riley. But anyway, I'm more convinced that I'm only for console gaming with the Switch and stuff like that for, fun aspect. But for all the high-end stuff, I figured, why not just get like a gaming laptop or slash PC or whichever you prefer. I prefer laptops over PCs, but that's just me. So come tax return time, I knew I wanted to spend at least a portion of it to buy a new computer, a gaming computer, and I actually did that a few years ago with my current computer, which is still good, but obviously it's not a gaming laptop and it's not powerful enough to run stuff like FF7 Remake or whatnot, but it was good for, some of the older generation games, like, the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, Chrono Triggers, Mega Man, stuff like that. Stuff that was in the Pixel era. Maybe a few other ones it could run good, but obviously for the higher end stuff you would need gaming laptops. So lo and behold, tax return, well, technically it comes Tuesday, but I figured this is the end of my period, not that period, but for the credit card, and I used the one that gained points because this is a big purchase, and I did obviously get a additional warranty on it for 3 years, as well as accessories. And the only shit thing is that because Final Fantasy 7 Remake and some of those other games were designed with DualSense in mind, obviously had to get a DualSense, so I took one for the team and got a Sony controller, even though I hate Sony right now. But here it is. This is the one that the nice man Luke recommended to me based on the specs I gave him for said remake. So we're going to go over there and take a look at the laptop itself, and then I don't know if I should film the setup of it because that's kind of personal, with passwords and stuff like that, but maybe once it's up and running I'll definitely film some of that. So we'll be back with views of this as well as views of all the accessories I bought. Actually, we'll do the accessories with the unboxing, and we'll see you soon. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the unboxing video for how I spent my tax return part 2. So what you're looking at here is the box for the gaming laptop I just purchased maybe within half an hour ago. So yeah, it's literally like right when I did it. And for those of you who don't know, I like to name things. I like nomenclature. So like my current laptop, which I probably will give to my dad because he hasn't been on a Windows machine in quite some time and he'd like to refamiliarize himself with it. I decided to give my old laptop to my dad because there's some things that he needs a Windows OS for that only work on Windows, so for him it's ideal, and it's a learning experience, and it's a pretty good PC. I named it Nessa. It was named Nessa after the Pokemon trainer in Pokemon Sword and Shield, one of the champions, one of the first characters you meet in the game. And this one, I decided to name this one will be named Jasmine, because Jasmine would have been my sister's name if I had a younger sister or older sister, or there was a girl in my family. That's what my mom said, she liked the name Jasmine. So this laptop we named in honor of Jasmine. So there you go. For those of you who don't know, you want to know some of the other names I give up. My phone is named Samantha because of, obviously, I'll show you right now, because it's a Samsung, because I hate Apple. Samsung Sam. My car is named Momiji after Momiji from Ninja Gaiden, and I named my dad's car Miku after Miku from Quintessential Quintuplets. So without further ado, let's take a look at this bad girl. And I say girl because it's named Jasmine. Come to think of it, I think I'm going to not peel this off. I'm going to leave this nice label on and cut it with a pair of scissors because my knife is at work. Actually, let's show a little bit of the box. Like, the other side of it, which is, I thought was cool. I didn't notice that the dragon logo is awesome. It's like Bahamut right there in the house. Normally I would do unboxings on the couch, but the couch is really crowded right now. So, and plus when I was talking with Luke about, he was mentioning something about surfaces, like if because some people, if you know, they have their their laptop on their lap, like that's how it's portrayed on most commercials, like if they're on like a dinner table or something like that, because the fans or the cooling fans on this laptop are on the bottom, and then the air comes out the side of it. So he said just recommend putting it on a harder surface, like if you're to, you know, to better circulate the air. And I asked him, because my laptop is on a coffee table / a fold-out table, and he says that's perfectly fine, that's actually ideal. So my current setup is good. But of course, with my current setup, I have a lot of wires going in and out because of, you know, controllers, capture cards, and obviously the hard drive that the game are being saved to. So obviously one of the accessories I bought is a USB hub to like increase USB outputs. But it normally it pretty much has the same amount of ports that my current laptop Nessa has. So it's got, I think, 3 USB 3.0s, an HDMI, and it's got a SD card slot on it, and obviously no optical drive these days, because optical drives are, you know, oh, that is cool. If you can't see it, I'm going to tilt it. True gaming. Cool. This is the front of it, looks like. I really like that dragon logo. That's awesome. Gaming laptops. I did get, you know, an extended warranty of 3 years. It was only like a $30 difference between the 2-year and the 3-year. And the 2-year obviously is the first option. I'm just taking photos for Instagram, obviously, because whenever I do unboxing videos, I film them, you know, with the intent to be an attention whore and put it on my Instagram. I love Instagram, even though it's on my Facebook. But I wonder if I can put this up. No, you can't put it up higher. How about that? So there's the thing. And unlike Good Smile, they're not like excessive on the tape overkill. I like the box though. The box is really cool. Okay, so let's put this down. And then open it. Maybe back up a little bit so you can see. So, and obviously since I named it Jasmine, I know what you're thinking. I was gonna put like stickers of Princess Jasmine from Aladdin on it, but no. So this is obviously your adapter. So there's the cable adapter. Put that down there, and there is Jasmine herself. So, oh, there's some other stuff under it. So, put that down real quick. So here's Jasmine, the female beast herself. And I'll just take her out. Be very careful. So if you look, I'll just zoom in there. It's got that insignia of the dragon on it, which I thought is really cool. Oh, and if you were wondering what the brand name is for this, is MSI. The other ones I were looking at were Asus, which I know is a more common name, but there's the dragon logo. And obviously when you open this thing up, like the keyboards are all... So we'll open her up. So obviously it's got... Oh, look at that. That's sweet. Let me back up a bit. Well, I can't back up, but there you go. So this is Jasmine. And it has this cover, obviously, over the keyboard to keep the dust from settling in. One thing I've always concerned myself with is dust as a figure collector. So, oh, it's even named after a sword, katana. Katana, if you don't know, is a Japanese sword. So there is all these specs and stuff right on the corner. HDMI, obviously. High-res audio, HDMI, blah 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 blah, and then obviously the dragon, Bahamut. I call it Bahamut because Bahamut and Tiamat. Shit. But there for Jasmine. I don't know so much. It's an i7. I think my other one is an i5, if I'm not mistaken. Boy, this tripod's really old. But anyway, let's take a look at, you know, what it comes with. Obviously all the display lights. I don't even know where the power button is. Excuse me. I don't mean to cough when you get up. Yeah. But on the right side of it, there looks like to be, excuse me, so Ethernet jack. There's the HDMI. I think that's USB-C, and there's one of the 3.0, and then this is for audio, obviously. And then on the other side, actually I just noticed that as I'm turning around, the W, A, S, and D keys are a different color. Like, as if you're gaming with a keyboard and stuff, that would be the directional to make a crosspad. So then on the other side there's two additional USB 3.0s. So that's about the same amount of ports and stuff, but that's why I got myself some additional space. So judging by the, oh, it's right here. So over here is where the power is. Unlike, how do I turn on? See, I don't even remember. But it's a button. A button over there in the top right corner is how you turn it on. So maybe we'll turn it on for shits and giggles. So right up there, over above the number pad, is the power button. It's Windows 11 Home, I believe. So that's the laptop. What else is stuff in the box? Curious. I think it's cool that it's got that dragon on it. I'm gonna not shut up about the dragon. Oh, there's another thing there. Oh. So this is obviously the power bar plugs into it. That's where the USB, the AC adapter goes. So that's for the power. And then it looks like there's some, ooh, a quick guide. So for newbies who are buying them, this is my first gaming laptop, so yeah. Instrucciones. And then accessory-wise, show you what I picked up. First, the computer stuff. So obviously, since FF7 Remake, unfortunately, is designed with the DualSense in mind, I had to get myself a DualSense. But as I can see over there as I'm looking at Nessa, all the cables that are going, and like all the USB ports are used up. So makes sense to get one of these, doesn't it? Extra USB ports. And then obviously because of the controller, and it doesn't, asshole Sony, don't come with a charge cable for the controller anymore. You have to buy yourself a USB-C for this. And because it's a USB-C and because I love Miku, it has to be a blue one. And that was the last blue one. I will stab myself in the foot because it's a Sony, but you know, it is what it is. So this is, welcome Jasmine to the family. So I'm going to log off, but thanks very much for checking out the unboxing for how I spent my tax return part 2. This is Jasmine and Shibineru saying, stay beautifully and perfect out there. Take care of yourselves and each other. Be kind to yourselves and each other. Remember, kindness is king. And y'all, you keep up the awesomeness. And y'all have yourselves a good weekend. And we will see you on the next video, which will probably might be a stream, considering that last night I finished Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. And the console versions are out this week, actually. I couldn't actually cancel my pre-order on the eShop, so I ended up double dipping. But that's actually not that bad, because the physical version, if you pre-ordered it before a certain date, there would be a production schedule on first come first serve, and I was within that window. Because literally when I heard the news on YouTube about PlayAsia having a physical version of it, I jumped on that like a plague, and I have a physical version of it coming soon. But regardless of that, if it doesn't arrive this week, the physical version I'm talking about, I will have the digital, all 6 of the digital versions on the Nintendo Switch. So that being said though, I should be able to start streaming again. And I'm planning on starting to stream the Pixel Remaster series for you, because I just finished the Steam versions of them and they were awesome. I didn't get all the achievements in Final Fantasy 2 to 6, but I did with the first one. And there's a bonus if you pre-ordered the physical version. There's extras on it for the console version as well. So thanks very much, everybody. We'll see you soon. And there's definitely going to be a what do you call that thing? A booty. Well, there's always going to be a booty video somewhere. But Jasmine will be in the booty video. So we'll see you soon. Take care and have yourselves a good weekend.